Hey guys, how's it going today? Hopefully everybody is doing very, very well. So yeah, I didn't do a video today, mostly because I didn't know what the heck I was even going to talk about today, which has sort of been going like the ongoing theme as of late. It's just like, man, what the heck am I going to talk about? It's either like we get no news or we get all the news all at once. And I'm just like, man, right? We can't win for losing here. It's like we either get no news or all the news just drops at once, and then you cover for the whole day, and then like the following week there's nothing. Deuce is wild. Hey, what's up, man? How are you doing, Deuce? Haven't seen you in a bit, man. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well, man. But yeah, so tomorrow we got the Fast and the Furious 10 trailer. So I got that. I'm gonna do a reaction to that. Here's the thing, man. Depending on when they're gonna drop this thing, I'm hoping they drop this thing in the morning. Then I just get up and just talk about it tomorrow morning. The Nintendo Direct, I really enjoyed the Nintendo Direct. I was gonna cover it on my game channel, but I got up this morning and I just didn't feel like doing anything. You ever like I don't know, man. It's my work schedule is so weird, right? To where I get up and then I just don't feel like doing anything until like 3, 4 o'clock. I mean, I get home at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I go, I go to sleep and all that. I wake up and I make my coffee and I get dinner ready, put it in a slow cooker and everything. And then I just have no energy to do anything. And then around 2, 3 o'clock, it's like, boom, I'm wide awake, man. All right, I'm hyper. Let's go do some stuff now. So this morning, I got up. I wasn't feeling good, man. Like I was having like a little bit of chest pains and stuff like that. And maybe it was gas or because like indigestion or something like that. So I got up. I didn't eat anything. I made a protein drink, took my vitamins, and started playing a little bit of Kingdom Hearts 3. I jumped on Kingdom Hearts 3. It's the only Kingdom Hearts I haven't beaten so far. So I'm like, all right, let me play some Kingdom Hearts 3. I started that yesterday on the Xbox Series, and I played it I got past the first mission, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to lay down because you be getting tired, and I was like, oh man, I should really cover the Nintendo Direct. I was setting up a video to do that because I even did a poll yesterday on the channel for it, but I just didn't. I didn't have it in me, right? I didn't have like the motivation to do so, But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I want to do on the channel. It's just I just can't find the time to do it. Like I got this in the mail today, which is the Sega Genesis wireless controller. Is compatible with the actual OG Sega Genesis, the Nintendo Switch, and PC, and the Sega Genesis Mini. So like this is awesome, and I wanted to try this thing out, but I want to do a video on it. But here's the thing, right? I seriously need a studio for all the stuff that I want to do. I need a podcast station like this. I need a video station where I can get in front and have an actual video and I can film and edit stuff. And then I want to have like a thing with a camera overhead so I can do stuff. Because my brother did a video on his channel yesterday going over his GameCube collection. And I've been collecting Super Nintendo for the past month and a half. And I got like, I think 32 games now. And I want to do like a Super Nintendo, my Super Nintendo collection so far. But, it's like I don't have an overhead camera to show the games. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? I feel like this station right here is great for podcasting, but it's not really good for actual doing videos. This microphone, like people ask me, Rob, how come you don't do skits anymore? I can't. I literally can't. I have the green screen to do it. I don't have a microphone to do it. This microphone, if I even put this microphone, watch, like hear me talk. I'm gonna push the microphone away from my mouth and see how the volume is. Now this is 2.5 feet away from me. Okay, watch. You see that? That's only 2 feet away from me. So imagine if I try to do a skit and I have the microphone up like this out of the camera. You can't see that. You can't see that. Or you can't hear that, rather. Deuce is wild becoming a member. What's up? Well, great thing for being a member, buddy. Since you're a member, you can ask all the questions you want in this Ask Robert, and I'm gonna answer every one of them. I do that for everything. So like normally like super chats are basically like the priority, I guess I would say. But if you're a member, then you can just ask, and then I will answer any questions you have. Common Rider, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good too. So yeah, I bought this, and this is like super super dope. And I think right, doesn't StreamYard now have a thing where you can do multicam? Let me try this thing out. Let's see how far StreamYard has come. So let's see how far StreamYard has come in today's age of what's the word I'm looking for here? Today's age in whatever. I got this webcam. It's C920 in Logitech. It's a really good webcam, but I really want that Elgato webcam. That Elgato webcam is like beastly. Like it is beastly. Come on, man. It should be fine there. All right, let's see how these camera works, because preset, extra camera. See what you get by upgrade. Oh, you have to upgrade. You have to upgrade to $25 a month. Well, that's not happening. So that's not happening. So yeah, let me just show you then. Let me see if I can swap cameras here, because I am not upgrading $25 a month. I don't even make that much money on YouTube anymore to justify that. So okay, so here we go. So this is the camera I bought, and hopefully you guys can still, or not the camera, but this is the controller I got. Will a live action DBZ movie ever happen? Your mic is set to webcam. That is stupid, but thank you for letting me know. Audio, webcam. Okay, should be better now. But yeah, so this is the Genesis controller I got, and this is by Retrobit also. So this thing is actually pretty cool, to where it comes in like this hard plastic. Like, you guys see that? Like, it comes in this hard plastic. It's really cool. I hate the fact that this webcam like has autofocus on, and I don't know how to shut this stupid thing off. Right? I don't know how to shut this thing. Okay, hold on. Maybe I got it. Maybe. Okay. Quick capture preference. Quick capture general update. Cancel. Quick capture. Hold on 1 second, guys. Dude, I want to play it. I don't have the money. To get it, man. It's a $70 game. Like, I don't think you guys really understand. Like, it's a $70 game. You know what I mean? But so yeah, this is the again, I'm having the same problem here. So this is the controller. It's made by Retrobit, and it works for the Sega Genesis and the Sega Genesis Mini, regular Sega Genesis. Because right here, if I can get this thing out, is the port, and that plugs right into the old G Sega Genesis. And I guess you have to charge this too, because there's a USB port on there, which is, I guess that's kind of weird, to be honest with you. And then this will plug into your Nintendo Switch, your Sega Genesis Mini, and your PC and all that other stuff. And then you got the controller, which is the 6-button Sega Genesis controller with an L and R button, so it's modernized, which is really cool. And of course, you got to charge this up too. and then you can play your Sega Gen. I've been buying a lot of retro games lately, so I've been real, and I still got my Steam Deck. Ooh, that was loud, but I still got my Steam Deck right here. I haven't been using it as much lately, but I've been on this retro game thing. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this thing. It's really awesome, and yeah. So I mean that's pretty much my whole thing right there. So, but yeah, guys. Hopefully the audio didn't go back to. No, the audio stayed. The audio stayed. The audio stayed. But yeah, I'm really digging this thing. I haven't tried it out on anything yet, but I find it kind of curious to how everything has the charge station on there. Like, you got to charge the controller. You got to charge everything, and you got the directions here. I'm just like, the receiver doesn't need to be charged, but the controller does. So why does the receiver have a? Do you have one of these, Fonz? Then why does it have a USB port on the side? So it works for Switch, Sega Genesis Mini, Sega Saturn, and the Sega Genesis, which is really cool. Right now, my thing that I want is I'm trying to save money to get a Poly Mega. And if you aim, oh shoot, it does come with the cords. I was actually surprised. I was like, man, it doesn't come with the cords. And then thank you from Retrobit. Thank you. No, thank you, Retrobit, even though I paid my money for it. It was not given to me. I paid my cheddar. So, yeah. To do firmware updates. Oh, I hate firmware updates, man. Get your butt in there. Okay. It's back in. I got it back in. But yeah, I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. I'm digging it. I'm digging it, guys. Do you dig it, sucker? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like the display on it. I'm probably fire up the old Sega Genesis Mini at some point in the next couple days and give it a shot and see how it feels. I finished Super Metroid last week. I want to get Metroid Prime remastered, but I'll wait for the physical copy to come out before I pick that up. But yeah. You guys are coming in, smash that like button. And feel free to ask whatever you want. Deuce, wow. Did you watch the Rumble at all? Dude, I haven't watched wrestling in years. However, the closest thing I did get to watching wrestling was I did watch this Cody Rhodes, Paul Heyman promo I keep hearing so much about. So I watched it last night at work. I'm like, okay, let's watch. I like Cody Rhodes. I liked Cody Rhodes back when he was in WWE before, and he was completely misunderused. And that was sort of like the story of WWE. Like, all these great wrestlers were just extremely underused. And I just stopped watching it because I'm like, man, I'm tired of seeing the CM Punks get underused, the Daniel Bryans, the John Morrisons, the Mr. Kennedy, like all these people just being extremely underused by WWE because WWE has, they have their agenda. They have their people that they promote, your John Cena, your Roman Reigns and stuff like that. So that's one reason why I stopped watching WWE. When Brock Lesnar beat Undertaker, which there's still a lot of speculation that it was botched, it wasn't supposed to happen. And then when Roman Reigns beat Undertaker and John Cena, or not John Cena, something happened. I was just like, I'm done. Brock Lesnar beat somebody for the title or something. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I think it was Roman Reigns. I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. This is trash. But I watched that promo. I'm like, man, I really kind of want to watch this match. So even though I don't watch WrestleMania anymore, or wrestling in general, because it's like the epitome of formulaic, right? If you watch wrestling for one generation, it's pretty much the same thing over and over. Nothing really changes all that much, except for the wrestlers themselves. But I'm really thinking about probably checking out WrestleMania because I want to see the Cody Rhodes match. But here's the thing, like, it's so crazy, right? I remember like one event, right? Now it's like 2-night event, and it's just like, really, guys? Like, Royal Rumble's 2 nights, WrestleMania is like what, 2-3 nights or something crazy like that. I'm like, man, I ain't got time for all that nonsense. Give me the Mecca, man. And that's really WWE's problem with just having too many superstars being on Raw and SmackDown. I've always said that WWE owns the rights for WCW, right? They should have changed SmackDown to WCW SmackDown. And then you had WWE Raw. And then you can have like pay-per-views for them separate. Like 1 month there'll be WCW's pay-per-view, or the next one. It's weird. I just don't like this era at all. I just don't like this era at all. Thoughts on 2020 so far? Well, pretty shitty if you ask me. 2020s have been pretty shitty for me anyway. I got into a massive car accident last year. At the tail end of 2020, got into the tail end of 2021, got into a massive car accident. Car was totaled. Then in 2022, I lost 3 of my closest friends. Two of my really close friends. Then another one of a close friend. Then my mom passed away later on that year, or my mom passed. This is 2022, yeah. Then my mom passed away a few months ago. And then to start 2023, on January 1st, 2023, my car was stolen. And the people that stole it, totaled it, got into a wreck, and the car is completely gone. I've been waiting for the insurance company for the past month, since January 1st, still nothing. And I'm currently don't have a car. I'm using my fiance's car. And yeah, I mean, so 2020s have been pretty shitty if you ask me, personally. I jumped back in my diet about a month ago, lost 13 pounds, so that's a positive thing. But other than that, just the 2020s have been awful, in my opinion, absolutely awful, with the one exception of the one hope, the bright light that is my fiance, that I absolutely love to death. But yeah, I mean, it's just been pretty shitty, man, pretty shitty. No, I haven't heard anything about them catching the guy or what. I don't know anything. I filled out the police report. They took evidence, blah blah blah. Insurance company, blah blah blah. I'm like, it's my car, and I know the least about anything that's going on. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now, and just kind of like up in the air, just trying to figure stuff out. So I don't know. It's pretty crazy, to be honest with you. Smash that like button if you guys are coming in. We got 20 people watching. Feel free to ask any questions. Also, Yusufu sent something in, and Yusufu is also a member. I lost my best friend this morning. Oh, dude, that sucks. My sympathy is with you, bro, for real. Like that is a rough thing. As a guy who went through something very similar all last year, it's a rough thing, and I do feel bad for you, my friend. Deuce is wild. You know all the shit that happens to you, man. I still hell respect you for keeping up your content and work. Takes a lot, dude. Look, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna be real to all you guys. I'm gonna be real for the 20 people that's watching. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm an asshole. I'll be the first person in a minute. I'm an asshole, right? There's reasons why I'm an asshole, but it's not important reasons, right? Like I'm not an asshole that bullies or picks on people. I'm just like an asshole where I'm a smart ass, like I'll say stuff, I'm a smart ass and whatever, but I guess karma's finally coming to get me, because it's been like that for about 5 years now. We're going on like 5 years. Like anything that bad that can happen will happen. It's been going like that for 5 years, and I like to think that I'm a different person than I was 5 years ago. Right. I like to think that I've matured a lot. I mean, I clean the house, I make dinner, all my bills are paid. I pay attention to my fiance. I don't do YouTube when I'm with her. I don't game really that much around her. I like to think that I matured a lot. But man, bro, like the shit that has hit me in the past 4 to 5 years, I swear to God, it's like, man, brother can't catch a break for nothing. And I do appreciate you, saying, respect to me doing the content. I really wish I could do more content. I have so many fantastic ideas that I want to do on the channel. I just don't think I'm the guy to do it. I don't think, and this is not me trying to be like, put myself down or try to make people feel sorry for me. It's just, I think I'm a better producer and editor than I am a content creator. I have these ideas. I just wish I can pursue that with other people. I always wanted to do that with Adam. I wanted to be the producer and the director because I think Adam has a way with words and a camera presence that works better, and I just don't feel like I have that. It's so I don't know. This channel is never gonna be 100,000 subscriber channel. My gaming channel has the potential, you know. I really try hard and do a lot of stuff on there. So the gaming channel has potential. We just crossed 2,100 subscribers over there, which I'm really happy about. But I get stuck in these loops here. And it happened with this channel. This channel used to be geek culture, right? I've talked everything about video games, comic books, and movies on this channel. And then somewhere down the line with Black Panther, this became a superhero only channel. Anything I tried to do outside the box doesn't fly. I did a lot of questionable stuff. Absolutely. The whole Parasite thing, questionable. What my thoughts and opinions on the Little Mermaid, very questionable, and it pissed a lot of people off, and I lost a lot of viewership, and I have no one to blame but myself. That's me, trying that's me, right? Like I need a filter. I shouldn't say, like, regardless of what I felt about that stuff, I shouldn't have made it public. Whereas the gaming channel, I learned all those mistakes, so I'm keeping it very simple. But I'm running in the same problem where is I like to talk about large variety of games, right? My enthusiasm of games kind of scattered, right? Like one week I'll be really into this game, and then the following week I'm in the retro games, and then the following week I'm in the Sega games. And I want to talk about those every time I'm into something because I'm very passionate about it. But people just want to see my Steam Deck videos now because I was very passionate about the Steam Deck when I first got it. Really loved the Steam Deck, still do. I don't play it nowhere near as much as I used to. That's because I'm into other things in gaming, right? My love for gaming kind of just goes everywhere, and I just get stuck with, like, this channel stuck on superhero content, and the other channel's kind of stuck on Steam Deck content, and that kind of sucks. I really want to do reviews, right? Like a lot of you guys probably follow my buddy Cody Leach, and he was kind of like, when he first started out, was doing all kinds of different things, and then he hit this like horror movie. Yes, I do have I did try Hi-Fi Rush, and I do have a review up for it. Here, I'll send you the link in the comments here. But yeah, I did play it, and I do have a review for it. So give me 1 second. I'm totally sorry. Yeah, here's my review for Hi-Fi Rush, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. We're on our way up to 2,200 subscribers. Um, but yeah, and then Cody sort of found like his niche with horror films, and the dude's flourishing. That's not even a word, flourishing, and he's doing YouTube full time and all that stuff. I really like to take that premise that he did and do it with superhero movies. There is a large, like 3 to 4 decades of superhero movies that I can cover on the channel and do reviews. My reviews suck though. I don't know how to do it. Like I feel like I say the same shit all the time. And I like to watch videos where people are real. I like when I click on a video, I want people to deep dive. One thing I really like is Cinemassacre. The Angry Video Game Nerds movie reviews, because he goes in there and he talks about like his feelings when he sees the movie for the first time and what that movie meant to him and all that. It isn't just about the plot. It was about his feelings with the movie. I want to do that. I want to do, I filmed this like 30-minute review of Iron Man. Next Thursday, thank God, we'll have something to talk about, a superhero movie. Yes, I'm seeing it next Saturday because, I work on Thursday and Friday. So I'm going to have to like completely just block everything and everyone on next Thursday and Friday. But yeah, I filmed this 30-minute Iron Man review about 2 months ago. I never edited it, never uploaded it. It was just me talking about like hey guys, today we're gonna jump back to like year whatever came out with the first ever MCU movie, Iron Man. What people don't really know is that the MCU wasn't really established at this point, and Iron Man was really starting the president, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, how many people are really going to care about this? It's not a retrospective; it's a review, but it's me looking at it from both the film and my personal opinion when I first saw that movie. And then, of course, I was going to do like Iron Man. I was going to do the whole first phase: Iron Man, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Captain America, and Thor. I think Thor came before Captain America. I was going to do them in, order they were released, review Avengers, and then I was going to rank them. And then I was going to jump over and do the Batman movies, starting with Christopher Reeves, or not Christopher Reeves, but Michael Keaton, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. Do that and then rank those. Then I would jump back over to Marvel, and then I would do like some obscure stuff like maybe the Sam Raimi Spider-Man or the X-Men movie, and then rank those. Then I would go back to DC, and I would jump back between DC and Marvel, and then I would do phase 2 and then go back, and then I would do like the original Christopher Reeve Superman, and then jump back and do some obscure stuff like Spawn. And like, it's a really great idea. And what I really like about that idea is it will set up to where I have content on a schedule. And that's the thing I want to do, right? I want to do things on a schedule. I want to do like maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel, reviews coming out, and then on Tuesdays and Thursdays on my gaming channel. But the point that's kind of bothering me here is that I need time to film and edit stuff. So I was thinking like two days a week here, 2 days a week on there. So maybe like Monday and Thursday on this channel, and then Tuesday and Friday on the other channel. It's just weird because you have to go through the editing process and all that stuff, and I just don't really have a lot of time. And the free time that I do have, I don't want to be in front of the computer doing it all the time. So it's kind of like up in the air. It's just something I was thinking about doing. I don't know how many people would actually care, but I really like that schedule. I really like that schedule, that routine of trying to do that is something I really wanted to hit on. You know what I mean? And then the biggest problem is by doing something like that, then it really kind of defeats the purpose of trying to do news reviews or trailer reactions. You know what I mean? Well, I had this video scheduled and whatnot. So I don't know, man. It's just something I'm thinking about. I need to sit down with like a whiteboard or a note and like come up with the process. How do I want to review this movie? Do I introduce the movie and all this stuff? Then I say, here's my positives, here's my negatives, here's my overall thoughts of the movie. And then I need a rating system. I don't want to do the 1 through 10 rating system or 1 through 5 or A through B. Hey, what's up, Sean? How you doing? Yeah, I'm glad. I know you sent me a message a long time ago, bro. I haven't looked at it. Man, things have been crazy. I'm back on antibiotics again. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, Steam Deck is awesome. Haven't been playing it all that much lately. It's one of those things, right? When you get it, you play it so much, and then you kind of like lay off it, and then you like go back to it and you play it again. It really so I got this thing here for it, and you should really send me your address too, by the way, because I got some stuff that I got from a review that I'm not going to use. I got a hard shell case like this, and it has the kickstand. I'm not going to use that. I can send that to you. And they sent me like this badass multiple case. I think I might keep the case though, because you put like a battery pack and shit on that one. So I might keep the case. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you hit me up with the address, I don't mind sending that stuff out to you. But yeah, I still want to do that podcast on the gaming channel. It just I don't know what I'm going to be. I'm trying to figure stuff out, man. What's up, Dominic Scott? But yeah, I really like my Steam Deck. I brought it to work last night and I didn't have a chance to play it on my break. I was so busy, so I didn't really have a chance. But yeah, right. I'm kind of using it for like RPGs at the moment, and like I was like halfway through Valkyrie Elysium, and I just kind of like gave up on Valkyrie Elysium. I'm just like, I'm done with Valkyrie Elysium. I find that the Steam Deck is best for games that aren't so demanding on the hardware. Older games are definitely best, like the PS3 360 era are definitely the best. And then 2D games are the best. Once you get into stuff like Valkyrie Elysium plays absolutely horrible. You can play it in handheld mode; it looks decent. Elden Ring I heard is really good on there. Hogwarts Legacy I have not played yet. I want to, like I just mentioned before, I just don't have the $70 to get it. Checking to see right now if Hogwarts Legacy is even um what's the word I'm looking for? Certified, I guess. We say ha 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 ha. The cats don't play. Um Sonic Mania is on here for $10. The Same Trilogy on wish list. They got some really good games on here though. Sonic Origins, $20. I really want that game. Do 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 do. Yeah, Dead Space is certified. Yeah, Elden Ring is certified too. The certified games work the best. Once you get the other stuff, then of course, it's kind of suspect. Loaded. Hey Rob, you going to see Fast 10? Unfortunately, I've seen them all. I have to see the crap that is Fast 10. I will be doing a trailer reaction tomorrow. I'm hoping that it releases soon. That's great if it's certified. That's great, Sean. But yeah, my girl wants to watch Fast 9. It's the only one she hasn't seen. I'm like, oh, that's the worst one. I don't want to watch that one. But I will. I will. I'll watch Fast 10 or Fast 9 again for her. Fast 9 again for her because I know how much she wants to watch it. She likes John Cena, which I don't know why, because you can't see him. You can't see him anywhere, You just can't see him anywhere. You can't. Steam Deck is no longer available. Yeah, I just shut it off. I've been having a bad toothache, man. And like the side of my throat. And I'm just like, man, it sucks. It's no buenos, guys. No buenos. I want to get that Nintendo Switch online service, man, because they just uploaded Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. Wait, you didn't like Fast 9 either? Nobody likes Fast 9. Fast 8 and 9 are trash, man. Like it started going downhill with 7. They should have just ended at 7. 8 was garbage. 9 is absolute trash. Like absolute horse trash. Absolute God. It's absolutely trash, man. Gaming threesome. That's what I'm talking about. A little off question, a bit, but how do you feel about Static Shock anime series? Been rewatching it. Here's the thing. I really don't go back and rewatch animated series that much. I don't even do that with anime. And I love anime, right? I just don't go like for regular series, right? I very rarely go back and I love Smallville. I don't go back and rewatch Smallville. The only 2 shows I ever go back and rewatch is Game of Thrones because I love it. It's my favorite series of all time, and I always learn something new every time I see it. And Everwood, I watch Everwood like I rewatch it like once every 5 years or something. But animated stuff like I'll go back and watch like maybe episodes of Dragon Ball Z or Yu Hakusho or something like that, but I don't really go back and rewatch shows. I love Spectacular Spider-Man. I think it's the best animated Spider-Man show ever. I don't go back and rewatch that. I just when I seen something, I know what's gonna happen. It takes the fun away from it, So I don't really watch anything over like that again. Empire John, what's up, John? What's up, Rob? I just beat Hogwarts. Like you just beat it. Like, dude, you must have no life. And film my 2-part review. Hopefully, gonna stream it this weekend. The game is so fun; it's worth buying, even for a card Harry Potter fan. But how did you? Ain't that like a massive RPG? How did you beat the game already? Like Jesus, bro. Like it's like a massive RPG, isn't it? It's not like a linear type game. How the heck did you get through that thing so fast? Jesus, man. Props to you, bro. Props to you. David said, I got the Xbox One version of Hogwarts. Have to wait to April. Dang, bro. Dang. I want to get it. I do. I want to get it. It just, I don't have the money to drop on it, man. Valentine's Day is around the corner. By the way, you were right about the 8-bit Duo Pro controller for Steam Deck. Is very, very comfortable. Oh yeah, I love that thing. I got a couple of them. I got the Xbox version that I use on my PC. I have the Nintendo Switch version, which I use on my Switch. Of course, I also use this on my Steam Deck. And For my 2D games, like my Mega Mans and stuff, I have my 8-bit duo. Was it 8-bit duo 30 SN30 Pro for my 2D games. So my like Mega Mans or stuff like that. Dude, I got like 4 drawers of just miscellaneous controller, and I just bought a new controller today. Well, I bought it a couple weeks ago, but it came in the mail today. And the Sega Genesis controller. So I love controllers, man. When I play a console, I want to make sure I have the right controller for it. Hey, Big Brother, it's me, looking good. I don't know who that is. I only have one brother, and you're not my brother. So I don't know who you are, but bye. It also depends how fast you want to beat it because the side quest. I don't do side quests in any game. Oh, my sister. Oh, well. Hey, how are you? I'm not looking good. Don't be lying to people. Yeah, dude, it's pretty cool. I haven't tried it out yet, but it works on the old school Sega Genesis because it's got the Sega Genesis adapter. It worked on PC, Nintendo Switch, and Sega Genesis Mini. So this thing works on pretty much everything. So, um, what tree your favorite Wawa food or snack? I don't know what you mean. I try to stay away from Wawa stuff now. I used to eat the quesadilla and the cheesesteak sandwich, and then like I was gaining so much fucking weight. So yeah, I stay away from that shit now, man. Well, I just answered your question, so we're good. I'm gonna do like 5 more minutes, guys. Then I'm gonna split, man. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more Kingdom Hearts 3 in before the old lady comes home from work. Because when old lady's home from work, it's old lady time. I spend time with the wifey, even though we're not married yet, but we might be getting married in September. So I do have that. Sean said, I need to get the Steam code for Hi-Fi Rush. That game looks, dude, Hi-Fi Rush is fantastic. Brooklyn in the house. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush is fantastic. Brooklyn, hey, nice to see you, girly. Hopefully the little one's doing well. I've seen a couple pictures that you've been posting. Man, she is getting big. Time flies, man. Time flies. It feels like I can only imagine how you feel, but it literally, like, for me, when I see those pictures, I'm like, man, it felt like she was just born last week, and she's already like so grown already. I had a friend that I worked with whose daughter was born around the same time as your daughter, and it's just crazy how fast time goes. Like, it literally feels like she was just born last week. I remember when she was born because I was in Tennessee, and I seen your pictures and stuff you posted of the newborn. So hopefully everything's going well with you, and hopefully the little one is doing very well. And thank you so much for stopping by, Brooklyn. Always a pleasure to have Brooklyn in the house. Look, girl, I don't need you send me no super chat. I'll take your money, but don't be trying to butter me up for something. I know how you be working. I'll take your money because I want your money. I'm trying to save for a poly mega, but I'll take that money. Actually, that money is probably going to go be paying taxes. And thank you, I appreciate it. Well, I think that was Sean that just messaged me. Brooklyn says, yes, it does. And yes, we are doing good. Hope you and the fiance doing, me and fiance doing very, very well. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're doing very, very well, Brooklyn. So thank you so much. I think I found my person. She puts up with my bull crap sometimes, but overall, I learned how to balance things. I'm a much different person than I was when I was married. I can say that. I actually cook and clean and do things around the house and pay attention to her. So yeah, I think I learned my lesson. But thank you so much for that, Brooklyn. I appreciate it. I hope you guys stay safe and continue to do really, really well. Am I caught up on The Last of Us? No, I only finished episode 1 and episode 2. Haven't got any further than that yet, unfortunately. Because I'm watching it with my girl. So I know that's you on YouTube. You ain't gotta send me a message. I know. Do we have a wedding date yet? No, no. Um, she doesn't want a wedding. She just wants to like go to the courthouse and sign some papers. Look, I'm all down for that, right? I'm not down for the big wedding and shit either. So if the fact that I got a girl who doesn't want that, that to me that's a bonus. But we plan on going get married, and then we want to go to Tennessee for vacation. So I don't know. We're talking about September, so I don't know anything yet. Not anything in concrete. Did you, do you think people need more love in this world? Explain how we can love one another more if you could. Matthew Thomas, people need to stay at their own people need to mind their own damn business in this world. It ain't about love in this world. People need to mind their own damn business in this world, right? You got people here with their stupid identify like this whole identify like um trend that we're on. I identify as they, them. You're one person. By definition in the dictionary, you cannot be a they or them because they or them are plural, meaning more than one. You are one person. Like this whole identify, like I identify as a woman. And if I call you a sir, like I identify as a woman, well, you look like a dude. What do you want me to say? Like, I want to identify as Denzel Washington, but guess what, guys? I'm fat, short, and white. It just ain't gonna happen. Okay, but you all need to call me Denzel from now on because that's how I identify myself. I am the Oscar-winning Denzel Washington. Okay, I took the Titans and got them to the state championship with a 13-0 season. I am Denzel, and from now on, all y'all people need to identify me as Denzel, guys. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we need in this world. Okay, people to mind their own damn business. We don't need to worry about more love. Okay, it's just stupid. It's stupid. Absolutely stupid. Um, have you seen? Have you ever had a bad neighbor? Yeah, I had a really bad neighbor. Like 15. Like it was the first time I ever lived on my own. And me and my ex-wife, we lived upstairs. We had this guy on the bottom, and this dude was a fucking douchebag, man. And we ended up leaving, going to a different apartment complex. That dude was a douchebag. Why are you guys asking me questions about do I still believe in humanity? What's up, cool peeps? What's up, Samuel? At least Rob can afford Hogwarts Legacy since he's taking Denzel's identity. That's right. That's right. Robert, guess what? I've been reviving my PS2 collection from my childhood. So far, I got Bouncer, Batman Vengeance, Tekken Tag, Tekken Tag. I'm glad you brought that up. Tekken Tag, Denzel Storm. No, I am Denzel Washington. And you need to respect me and my identity and what I want to be called. I am not Denzel Storm. I am Denzel Washington, damn it. But dude, crazy thing about Tekken Tag, first ever PlayStation 2 game I got. I remember I told this story before, but I'll tell it again. I other than the PlayStation 1, I've been a day one adopter on every PlayStation console. Besides PS3 or PS5. I got that a couple months later. But I remember I worked at a grocery store and I worked all summer, saved my money for the PlayStation 2. I went to Toys R Us, pre-ordered it back when you grabbed the little slips and you actually pre-ordered it. It was none of this online bullshit. So if the slips ran out, they ran out of pre-order. So when pre-ordered, I think it was like $20 on the pre-order, and I saved my money all summer. And it came out, I don't remember the date it came out. I want to say October. I could be wrong. But my mom let me skip school that day. She's like, yeah, you can skip school. So I took the city bus, went to Toys R Us, waited in line, and they had like all the games lined out. I'm like, okay, what game am I going to get? So I was like, they had like Madden, which I ended up getting all the games later on, but I only had enough money to get one game. So I ended up getting Tekken Tag. And I got home, and the funny thing is, after I, got my PS2 and stuff, I had to call my mom, like look, you gotta come pick me up because someone's gonna like beat the shit out of me and steal my PlayStation 2. Like, I lived in the city. This is Fort Lauderdale. Like, I get my ass beat daily anyway, just being me. I like imagine walking around with a PS fucking 2. So my mom came pick me up, and I went home and I played Tekken all damn day. And I've never seen graphics like that before. Like gaming consoles today, right? From the PS4 to the PS5, dude, I'm gonna be real with you. Them graphics didn't change at all. They're the same fucking graphics, okay? Like from PS4 to PS5, same graphics. Only thing different is the frame rate's faster. The frame rate, it's faster and it has higher resolution, but the graphics didn't change. Really, the graphics between the PS3 to the PS4 didn't change all that much. It's just really resolution and a couple of textures that they added. But going from the PS1 to the PS2 was like, oh my god, this is like the definition of next gen, right? We no longer had these blocky edges. It was now everything was curved and it was all polygons and everything looked fantastic. And I remember I just played Tekken Tag all day. And what sucked was I didn't have a memory card. So if you beat the game with like every character, you can do Tekken bowling, right? So I sat there, I beat the game with every character, unlocked Tekken bowling, and then I played Tekken bowling for a little bit, and then I shut the console off, and then of course I lost it because I didn't have my memory card to save. But yeah, like I PS2 is a fantastic console, man. Like Final Fantasy X, like that game changed my life. You know, Onimusha, I mean, the amount of games, Kingdom Hearts 1 and Kingdom Hearts 2, Dark Cloud, like the amount of games. PS2 is going to be a console that I'm going to be going back to collect. I don't know if you guys can see it, but down here is all my PS2 Dragon Ball Z games. I kept, those are the only games I kept was my Dragon Ball Z games. And those games are expensive now. You try, and those are all complete copies. Like they are complete with the manual and everything. Like each one of those games are going for almost $100 because it's PS2, man. You're talking about complete copies of these games, and also an underrated PS2 Dragon Ball Z game that no one talks about. There's two of them. Dragon Ball Infinite World, fantastic. It's Budokai with mini games and better story, and Super Dragon Ball Z, which is like sort of like a Super Street Fighter meets Dragon Ball Z. Awesome games, love it. You get that PS2 and get an HDMI adapter, get a Hyperkin HDMI adapter, and then take that adapter and hook it up with the M Classic. I don't have my M Classic with me, but I did a video on M Classic with the Steam Deck on my gaming channel. So it takes resolutions that are like 480 or 720 and they upscale them to 1080 and 4K. So I've been using it on my retro games. I currently am playing my Hyperkin Square, which is throat. My Hyperkin Square, which plays Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color games, and you hook up the M Classic to that, upscales it looking perfectly. So if you're really serious about collecting PS2 games again, which I'm going to be doing that again too, I definitely recommend if you're playing anything from PS3 down to get the M Classic. It's $100, but man, there's a massive difference. There's a massive difference when you put that thing on. They look so much better. About 3 more minutes and then I'm going to head out, guys. I'm going to emulate PS2 on the Steam Deck. I don't really get into the emulation all that much, and I didn't want to do it with the Steam Deck. I like playing with the original hardware and original software. Now, this is an emulator device. Like, you put your games in it, and it emulates it. But it's just something refreshing about putting the game in there. It's just like, man, it feels so good. It's like sticking your you're sticking your penis in a nice, warm, wet cooter. It just something feels good about that. So it just something feels good about this. And I've been buying a lot of Super Nintendo games. I think I got like 32 games right now. Got one in the mail today, Final Fight Guy, which I'm a big fan of Final Fight. I kind of wish I would have got Final Fight and not Final Fight Guy. But I really like Final Fight Guy. It's a really good game. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. But PS2 is definitely a console I'm going to go back and collect for because I love the PS2 generation. I like to me, my favorite consoles, if I had to rank my favorite consoles, it goes Super Nintendo is number 1, PS2 is number 2, PS1 number 3, and then from there maybe Nintendo GameCube, something like that, or Nintendo. I just feel like those are the generations that are just, I really like the Sega CD as well. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to save money to get a hyper Poly Mega. Poly Megas are $800, but they play everything, right? Like it plays Sega CD, Sega Saturn, Sega 32X, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, PlayStation. It plays everything, and it's like an all-in-one system. And they recently just updated it with Nintendo 64. But I don't have $800. It's something I always wanted, so I'm gonna kind of like lay off on buying games for a while, and I'm gonna start pocketing a little bit of money so I can get this Poly Mega, because I really want to be able to get one. So yeah, so that's pretty much everything I have. But I use what did you say? I use eBay, or the three websites I go to buy my games are eBay, Makiri, and Etsy. I go to Etsy for repo cards because I'm not paying like $150 for a Chrono Trigger. I'll just buy a repo card. It works just fine, you know? So I go to those three websites to build out my collection. But yeah, and I have I like living in Orlando, there's like 5 or 6 really good retro stores. So like once every 2 months, I go hit these retro stores. I made out like a bandit last a couple weeks ago, the weekend of my birthday. I went and I got like Turtles in Time, Donkey Kong Country, Secret of Evermore, like a whole bunch of really good games. But if you guys like these like gaming, like gaming is my passion. This has always been my passion. Definitely check out my gaming channel though. Like really, really go check out my gaming channel. Like I said, we just crossed 2,100 subscribers, and we're on our way to really doing something special with that channel. So I'll put the link in here, and no, McCurry is not a scam. I bought a lot of games off it. I'll even tell you what my most recent games. So the most recent game I bought off McCurry. Like everything, you have to click on the the people that have good what's the word I'm looking for? Good ratings and stuff. So I bought Mortal Kombat for $11. I got it. I bought Spider-Man Separation Anxiety. I got that. And I bought a bunch of Batman and Final Fantasy games. I bought Super Metroid. So I bought a lot of these games. And then I got one coming, but it still ain't here yet. And let me click the tracking. It should be here any time now. But I bought the Super Nintendo WWF games like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, and Arcade. And it says it's supposed to be here today, but it's not. We'll track your updates. I don't know where it is. It was supposed to be delivered today, but I didn't get it. It said by 9 p.m. So it'll probably be tomorrow. I would assume I get it. And then I have a bunch of games coming over. Turtle Time, that's where it's at. Yeah, I love Turtles in Time. And I do have the Cowabunga collection on Switch. But all seriousness, guys, though, go check out my channel. I just put the link in the description box below. This is the gaming channel. Is doing very, very well. Like I said, we're over 2,100 subscribers. I do shorts. I do all kinds of videos. As you can see, my best way to play SNES games, not doing so hot, but all my Steam Deck videos are doing really good, which I kind of want to break that trend at some point. But yeah, definitely go check it out, guys. I think you guys will like the stuff over there. And I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Thank you guys so much. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. You guys have a good night or good day and stay safe, guys.